So, in this video, you are going to see the same chart which we have used in the quiz, and many people must have got confused with this so much amount of candles here and so much amount of wicks. This is too much of noise, and to find out the proper chart, the sorry, to find out the proper support and resistance out of this chart is very necessary here. So, although the resistance is at this point, I have created this one number one line, number two line to create confusion among the students when you are going to take the quiz there. So this is the correct resistance, but let's forget about that. Let's talk about the question again. So why this is the most significant correct answer? Because if you zoom in here, you can see the candles are touching this line, but it is never closing above this line. So it means that the body of this candle is below this line and the close of this candle is also below this line. Okay. So this is why this is a resistance. It is resisting that. In the number 2 point, you can see that couple candles like this one, and this one and this one. This one is very near. They have closed above, or you can tell that on this line. So we are not considering this one. Okay. So see, this line is at 109.217, and the high of this so the close of this candle is at 109.213. Yeah. So very basic. So let's skip that. It is not much significant. Now when you are doing a drawing like this, which is like half baked drawing, let me just see. In this case, you need to draw the whole thing first. What you need to do, you need to click on this line and you need to extend this line to the end. Otherwise you will not be able to get a clear view that what is going to happen. So I intentionally haven't drawn the line fully in that time to confuse, obviously. See, it is also resting so much of the candles. Like in here, you can see this candle is getting rested. Also, these three candles are getting rested here. See, this is the resistance because the close of these candles are below this line. But you can see here when you extend this line to at this point, I have selected some other tool. That's why it is creating problem. 1 minute. Yeah. So when you are seeing this candle or this candle, you can see it is just broke out this area, and also it came down. So I don't think we can call it as a proper resistance. We have already discussed in the previous video about this also. Now let's come to the number 4. This is the most consolidating area after this area, and this is our CMP. So after this one, we are just coming down like this, and see. So we are getting this point. We cannot tell this 5-1 as a important resistance point because you can see this candle is breaking this one, and also this candle is breaking. So the high of this consolidating area is this line. So this is also a significant resistance level. 6 is not an answer because this is below the CMP. Okay. In the next video, we shall be discussing this once more in another approach. This is a very simple concept, but many people does mistake selecting the proper resistance and stuff. But when you remove all the stuff like this, you'll be getting a very clear picture that what is going to happen next. See, now it looks very clear, right? So you can see by naked eye that you can just buy when this breaks with the stop loss here, but we shall be discussing about the trading strategies properly in the next chapter.